Hey everyone, happy Tuesday and happy, thank God it's not Monday anymore. Much better day today. So let's talk about this buggy first here. So Rafa, and it's all closed up now, so I can't really show you, but yeah, Rafa went ahead and rewired the whole dash here. Those of you that follow this know that we had a pretty bad electrical short that happened in there. And so it's all been rewired now, good as new, everything works, we tested it. I think we just have a couple other minor details that we have to take care of on this buggy, and then it's ready to go back to its owner, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, all's well that ends well. Thankfully, it wasn't worse, that the short that we had in the wiring here. So, yeah, anyway, it's pretty much done. I'll probably hopefully be able to get this back to him maybe tomorrow. We'll see what his schedule's like, and communicate with him and see when he wants to come get it. So that is that. This Beetle here, I did swap out the steering box just this morning actually, and the new one is much better. So thank you to Wolfsburg West for supplying high quality steering boxes for these Beetles for a year, or for forever essentially. There was nothing very good available. There were boxes made by TRW, and they were very hit and miss, or probably more miss than hit, actually. Terrible boxes. Wolfsburg West seems to be making really nice ones. I think this is my first time trying one, and it's good. I mean, it's got a little free play in it, but it's pretty, about what I would say like the normal amount for a Beetle, and much better than a wore out original one. So there you go. So that's resolved. So I mostly focused today, after I took care of this steering box, on this baby. And look at that bling right there. I didn't realize that his bumpers were chrome. So I had a bit of a cool surprise today. Those of you that watch the channel know, or probably had noticed, that the front and rear bumpers were wrapped up in like moving blankets and bubble wrap and all this stuff. And they'd been kind of sitting here on the bed of the truck for pretty much since the truck came in, and we're at the point now where I'm like, God, gotta install some bumpers here. We're kind of running out of things to do, and we're trying to get this thing done. And so unwrapped the front and rear bumpers today, and much to my very pleasant surprise, beautiful chrome job on them. And for this bus, which is obviously a very custom bus, it's just dirty, but it's actually a really nice chrome job. So for a custom bus, yes, please. These chrome bumpers just look totally bitchin' on here. Nice compliment to the big ass chrome wheels and other super nice stuff going on here. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense for this bus. And in fact, I think like factory style painted bumpers would have just looked probably kind of weird on here. So the rear bumper went on today, and anyone who's ever put a bumper on a VW bus, be it a bay window or otherwise, can probably tell you that it's kind of a pain in the ass, because there's these splash guards here. So there's actually like a metal plate that kind of fills in this gap here, and that bolts to the bumper, and it bolts to the body of the car. And typically, so you can kind of see the hardware down in there. Yeah, there's the bolt head right there. So that comes through the lower corner of the body and then into that splash pan there. But usually what's done when a bus has all the body work and everything done is those holes get filled in for those splash pan ones there. And so pretty much you got to put the whole bumper on, mock it up, get it all level and straight. And there's a couple small screws, or one small screw on each side, that the splash pan goes up from the bottom. Those holes were still there, which actually is really nice, because that allowed me to put those on and see where the splash pans kind of needed to go, like this way and so on, and get the bumper all positioned and stuff. And then the trick is trying to get in there and mark on the body where that, so that's actually like a threaded nut, if you can, yeah, so you can see there's a threaded nut on that splash pan. And so trying to get down in there and mark where that is on the body with this thing all mocked up, it's just kind of a pain in the ass. And I don't mean it in that I'm like complaining, like, oh, I can't believe I had to do that. It's one of those things that you don't want to drill a hole in the wrong place. So you really got to make sure you've got everything lined up perfect, and check and double check and triple check. And then you get in there with like a little right angle dental pick or something and do your best to mark where that hole is going to go on the curved part of the body there. And then you just got to kind of hold your breath and drill a hole on each side and bolt it together. And yeah, so it came out really nice. Bumper sits beautifully on here. It's got it very even side to side and front to back, all that good stuff. So tomorrow the front bumper will go on, which is considerably easier. So the front bumper is 3 pieces. So there's the middle piece, and then on these there's a side piece that has this little rubber pad that I'll be getting in the morning that goes here where somebody could actually kind of step. So that piece goes about kind of right here, like below the front of the door. So there's like a little rubber thing you could stand on there, I suppose, if you really wanted to. So all that stuff's on order. I'll have it in the morning, and then I will assemble the front bumper. There's also like a seal that goes between here and this part of the bumper. So yeah, I'll assemble the front bumper, put it on tomorrow. Should be much easier than the back because you shouldn't have to be drilling into the body and stuff like that. So front bumper will go on. The deck lid should be going on. I've got the seal on order, all the little random bits and stuff for the prop here. We've got the actual prop, but then we're missing everything else. There's a couple little roller looking things, a shoulder bolt, etc. Hinges are here. So yeah, deck lid's going on tomorrow. Front bumper's going on tomorrow. Let's see what else happened today. So also today we installed, boom, the door panels. So there you go. Look at that. And in addition to that, the kick panels are in, looking super nice. And then I went ahead and installed the escutcheons, which is this surround here for these. Installed the cranks. The pull handles for the door, I have not installed those yet because Wolfsburg West does not make mistakes too often, but they accidentally sent me the pulls that were all black, and I wanted the ones where the actual like strap or whatever you want to call it is black, but then the ends where it attaches to the door is chrome, which is the appropriate ones for this bus, and you know, they're a nice complement to the other chrome here and there and the molding and stuff like that. So I'll have those in the morning, and then we'll go ahead and pop those on. So this uses 3 of those, one on each front door and then one on the cargo door there. We'll install that panel tomorrow too. I think we're ready to put the passenger seat in. I think we're about ready to put the rear seat in. So yeah, coming right along this thing. Pretty exciting. This is a bitchin' bus, and it should be very soon that I'm actually driving it. Maybe even later this week, hopefully. Getting it to that point. It's getting very close right now. So pending any unforeseen issues, I don't see why I won't be driving this thing. Oh, windshield should go in tomorrow. We're going to do it today, but Rafa really wanted to focus on doing the wiring on that blue buggy and just getting that done so we can get it to that guy. So yeah, windshield should go in tomorrow. That's kind of another big milestone for this one. Windshield, front bumper, all the other things I mentioned. Sorry if I'm kind of talking fast, but it's almost 8 o'clock. I need to get out of here. Extra long day today. So I think that is it for today, guys. Appreciate you all watching, and look for another episode tomorrow and every weekday and sometimes Saturdays. So thank you for watching, everyone, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.